Hi, Sukhbir. How are you?
Very good, Anushka. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Very good, very good. Thank you. How about
Good,
yourself?
good. Yeah, all good. Whereabouts are you in the world?
Uh, Currently in Jaipur.
Oh, nice, lovely.
Yeah. And
Good.
where are you? Assuming you're in London somewhere.
Yes, in London. Yeah, yep. In London.
And
Yep.
congratulations, you got married.
Thank you so much. I mean, literally, like it was just before the pandemic actually happened. So
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
lucky.
yeah. We got married and walked into the pandemic. So
Oh
that was
no.
good timing, but really good timing actually.
No, I
So
think it's great timing. You get to spend a lot of time together,
yeah,
locked in.
yeah, literally. That's all we've done. We haven't done anything else. I mean, we had to delay our honeymoon. We couldn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I
yeah,
know, I know,
I
I know,
mean,
I know.
yeah, the first year of marriage is supposed to be like the most fun, where you're going out and like just like having your wedding dinners. But of course,
Yes, yes, yes,
none of
yes.
that really happened. So we missed out on
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
that. But nevertheless,
I know, I know.
yeah.
The wedding dinners, I'm sure you didn't miss out on much. It's just
I guess I guess
please.
the dressing up bit that I might have missed,
Yeah,
because I don't think I've dressed up since my wedding, really. But
that's so cool, man. That's so cool. I tell you,
yeah,
when it was a nightmare, man. Especially those dinners, one
yeah,
after the
I know.
other.
But I think this pandemic has made me think a little bit differently, and now I'm wishing maybe they did happen. But I guess if it wasn't the pandemic, I think I would have been exactly what you're saying. Oh my god, not another wedding dinner.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess you'll enjoy them now after the pandemic when
Yeah,
they start happening. It'll be
exactly,
good. At least the
exactly.
first two or three will be good, and then after that you'll.
Yeah. Oh God, these wedding dinners and weddings. But weddings are fun, and of course, you perform at so many of them as well.
Yes,
But
yes.
how has this entire pandemic been for you? I mean, as an artist, it must have been weird.
Yeah, yeah. Well, lockdown was the best time I've had in my life. Oh my God,
Yeah.
to spend time with your family, especially with
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I just realized I've never got that quality time with them,
Mm.
because it's always on the move, always on the move.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
and I have twins. They're 6 years old. They're going to be 7 this year,
Oh.
and it's that age where you really need to bond with them.
Yeah.
And I was so glad that the pandemic happened. So from that perspective, it was very, very good.
That's
Thoroughly
good. Yeah.
enjoyed every single moment at home.
How
And
lovely.
yeah, I spent that time learning an instrument, working on some new music, and just restructuring everything. So it worked out really well.
That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. So be like, I mean, tell us a little bit about the time where you kind of went away from the music industry, and then now, like all of a sudden, you've come back with your songs. They've all been, most of them have been reworked, and some of them have been used in Bollywood films as well. So tell us a little bit about that part of your journey.
Yeah, so the going quiet was primarily because the pop industry kind of disintegrated. It dissolved back in the day when that whole change was happening from MP3 downloads, when the entire
Yeah.
industry kind of suffered a lot because of that, because there was no income
Mm.
being generated by CD sales, and not many people were paying for the MP3s.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of uh, changed the entire dynamics of the whole equation of music distribution.
Mm.
And then came the online sort of revolution, and now all of a sudden, independent music. It's a very good time, by the way, to be an independent music, because you can, from the comfort of your living room, just record a song and upload it, and it can be available to the
Yeah.
entire, to a global audience. So
Yeah.
I used my Nachle track to experiment with that. I said, hey, the song is ready. I've pitched it to all the films, to all the connections in Bollywood, because Bollywood is the biggest platform one can have. So that quiet
Cool.
period, we were all pitching for the same films, to the same producers, to the same actors, to the same connections that we know in Bollywood.
Mm-hmm.
And um, nothing much really worked out, to be very honest, because they have so many options. And now during lockdown, when I got a time to press the reset button and just think everything through. So I thought, hey, because what happened in lockdown is everyone went online, and even our audiences, all they were doing was just streaming. Our videos went like up. All the streaming revenues went up. You could see that people are just sitting and listening to music and watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So I used that, and I thought, hey, let's use this information and let me release a song without the support of a record label. So Nachle was the first track of many to come.
And then I think that followed with like Gal Ban Gayi, and then, Hindi medium, Good News, and all of that. Like I felt like it all just kind of came together for you. And I think, like you said, this pandemic, in a way, and for an artist like yourself, has really worked in your favor.
Yes. Sorry, just to correct you slightly. All that happened before the pandemic, the songs, the Gal Ban Gayi remake, and then and then we had Ishq remake, and then after that, just before the pandemic, we had Sauda Kara Kara.
Yes,
yes, and then we went into 2020. So after 2020, like now, I've come with Nachle. I've just released that on January 8th, and after that, I've just released Bewaja, a track. It just released yesterday. It's part of another film. It's called Switch. So very excited about that.
Good stuff. I'm glad now. So you kind of grew up in Kenya, and then I believe you shifted to Dubai. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes.
So how did that move kind of happen from Kenya to Dubai?
So that was an association with a good friend who wanted to get into the music business. So he opened a recording studio in the UK first. So I was there for a year. That's when my professional recording career started. That was back in '92.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to move his headquarters to a more better positioning for his group of companies, which was Dubai, because he was servicing East Africa, the UK, the Middle East, and India. So the studio kind of, which I was associated with, kind of tagged along, and we brought it down to Dubai, and that was the reason of my move to Dubai. And that's it all. Well, all my songs have been recorded in Dubai, and it's a very convenient place to be. Its proximity to India it's great. It's like a domestic flight, so that works to my advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Sukhbir, let's talk about old songs being remixed, because of course your songs, a lot of the songs have that has happened to them. How do you feel about that? Because this industry, the music industry, you started way back many years ago, so you've seen it change like over the years. You've seen, like you said, you've seen the pop music industry kind of fade away, then you've seen the streaming service come back. Now Indian pop music is at an all-time high. So from all of that, what do you make of the Hindi music industry at the moment?
I think it's really good. You're talking about remakes. I am really for a remix. For one, like I'll give you my own example. Like Sauda Kara Kara, it worked back in the day, which was about 20 years back.
Yeah.
And then from personal experience, from performances at weddings and all the other kind of concerts we do, and I watch very closely to the younger generation, and I could see that they would hum some of my songs, but not all. But then after the remakes, and when I performed after the releases of the remix of the same song, I can see little boys and girls, they're actually mouthing the words. So I know that we are reaching out to the newer generation. So it's because back in the day, there was no YouTube, there was no access to the digital platforms. So now it's there. So we've seen a spike in my original songs as well. So when you get a remake, so the younger generations listening to this, and then you have the older generation and the younger generation listening to the original song also. So we can see these spikes happening. And so there's a lot of information available to us telling us what's going on. So it's a very good thing. I think, and I get a lot of feedback from fans saying, "Yaar, original Gana better tha," and which is fair enough. In some cases, I do agree. The original is always original, but I get back to them and I said, "Hey, you still have the original. You have the option. You can listen to what you feel like.
Yeah, true.
Ignore this one and just listen to this one.
Yeah.
But let the remake be for the younger generation. They prefer that. We know that it's gone to 200 million views on YouTube. Soda Khara Khara, for example, and that gives you a good indication that hey, people are listening, and there are lots of positive comments as well.
Of course, my God. I remember, Sabrina, when the Cricket World Cup was happening here in the UK, your song was in the entire stadium. It was playing out. And, every time I play your song, Oh Ho 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 Now, on my show, I always refer it back to the Cricket World Cup because your song would always remind me of that now. It's crazy.
Thank you. I remember that many people sent me videos from the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
You have Indians and Pakistanis uniting with your song.
Exactly. That's it. But Sukhbir, that must be feeling like a bit surreal for you. Like, all these years, and then like, even when you first released that song, it was big. And then you like fast forward so many years, you re-released it, like, with the, it's more even more upbeat and catered for like a newer generation. And still, it has the same vibe and an amazing reach. I mean, that's really something that says a lot about your music, because your music has been there always for years and years.
Thank you so much, Anushka. I think it's just a blessing, to be very honest. I don't know what else to say, because I give the same love and affection to all my songs. And then out of all the songs, one or two kind of stick out, and you don't understand. It doesn't make sense to you as well as an artist, because for me, all the songs are produced, composed, arranged in exactly the same manner. There's nothing different that I'm doing. It's just, in some songs, everything just falls into place, it's like, so like Babaji said, take the song and your next 20-25 years are sorted. So,
literally. Literally, that's what has been done for you, honestly.
But, yes. So blessings.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about collaborations, Sukhbir. Are there any artists that you haven't collaborated with that you would love to do so?
I love some of the contemporary artists, like Guru. He's a good friend, so I think I don't mind doing a collaboration with him. Diljit, I always wanted to collaborate with, and it was great that he worked on my song from his film Good News. That was a fun experience, and I've proposed a couple of other songs to Diljit as well. He's very keen, but he's, I think, very busy, as I am. I'm more busy with the wedding circuit, and he's doing a lot of his work. He's doing a lot of films, so we're just trying to work on the fly, and let's see. Hopefully, it'll work out.
Oh, amazing! That's really good.
Yeah. Apart from that, yes, I reach out to everybody and whoever wants to work, because it's a great time to make collaborations and just,
of course, share
your experiences, your musical journeys, and then come together and create a brand new, unique sound together. It's always
exciting. Absolutely. Now, Sukhbir, this interview it's obviously pre-recorded, so I'm actually going to be doing a 36-hour radio marathon on the 26th of March. So this interview is going to be put in that. So 36 hours. Of course, your music is going to be played. This interview is going to be played throughout that time. We're raising money. It's a fundraiser for a charity which raises awareness for cardiac risk in the young. So is there anything that you would like to say about this? And also, in conjunction with that, give a message out to your fans here in the UK as well?
Absolutely. Firstly, I think it's a great cause, and to be a part of such a great cause, it's a huge honor. Thank you so much, Anushka. I really appreciate that. And can I start off by donating at least £1,000 to kick it off, so we can get the ball rolling? And I'd love to use all my social platforms as well to promote this cause, and any other way which we can help. So I'd like to appeal to all the people listening right now. Please donate for this great cause. We can all do a little bits to help as much as we can.
Thank you so much, Sukhbir. I really appreciate that. And finally, before I let you go, you're going to have to sing a few lines of your songs for us.
Absolutely. Can we start with Bewaja? It's a
Yeah,
genre
why
which
not? Of course.
I don't think anyone's heard me sing. It's a heartbreak, stroke, love song from the film Switch. I've just released it yesterday. That means, I mean, what date was it? Yeah, so 12th, technically 11th of March. And very excited about this. So I'll sing the chorus for you, which goes, Bewaja, bewaja, dil mera kyun todeya? Bewaja, bewaja, dil mera kyun todeya? Bewaja, bewaja, हाथ मेरा क्यों छोड़ेया बेवजह बेवजह दिल मेरा क्यों तोड़ेया बेवजह बेवजह दिल मेरा क्यों तोड़ेया बेवजह बेवजह हाथ मेरा क्यों छोड़ेया on those lines.
Love it, love it. That sounds very different. Very, very different. I like that. Really nice.
Well, technically, Ishq, oh ho ho ho, is on the same lines. It's a very sad song, but I've just sung it. The production was very different, where people go at weddings,
Yeah,
and somebody actually stopped and listened to it, and he hurdled me. He said, "Hey, bro, ये तो बहुत sad song. It's a very sad song. Why are people singing it at weddings?" And I was just joking. I said, it's telling you what's going to happen after you get married.
Yeah, we can resonate with that now.
We had a good laugh. I was just joking, but we had a good laugh. Yeah.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. So go on then, give us a line of oh ho ho as well.
Yeah, absolutely. तारे गिन गिन याद तेरी मैं ता जागा रातां नू रोक ना पावा अखियां विचों गम दियां बरसातां नू हो 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 इश्क तेरा तड़पावे हो इश्क तेरा तड़पावे.
Amazing, Sukhbir. Thank you so much. I really can't wait for you to like come live in the UK and sing these songs. Honestly.
Oh yes. I'm dying to do that. Absolutely, especially the UK. It's been ages since I performed there. So let's hope things sort themselves out very, very quickly.
Fingers crossed.
Get back to some sort of normality, and shows and concerts can happen.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so. Sukhbir, thank you so much. Keep the music coming.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anushka. Congratulations one more time. So hope to see you soon. Wishing you all the very best.
Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.